Hey everybody, I am back with everyone's favorite game, Ultimate Spider-Man. Nah, I'm sure it's not everyone's favorite, but you know what? It's one of my favorite Spider-Man games to this day still.
I should swing by the Daily Bugle.
And you know what? I've been thinking of getting the, my friend the Alien Gamer 626, he's recommending that I get the retro tank, so that my composite footage will look even better. But that thing costs like 700 bucks, and I'm not swimming in cash right now. But I know that when I, you know, get more subscribers and I feel the need, I already feel the need to increase my capabilities, not capabilities, my equipment and stuff. But that will require me to save a lot of cash just to get one of those things. Now, if I have more subscribers, then that would obviously motivate me to do it more and more. I'm already pretty motivated as is, but like I said, 700 bucks just so that I can have the best performing PS2 footage. I want that very much. I just don't have the funds for it right now. But that is definitely something I'm working towards slowly.
Told you.
Superheroconspiracies.com. It says I'm a formed mutant.
You're not?
and some doof calling himself Speedball is the coolest thing since the Ultimates?
I mean, he kind of is a mutant.
Yes it is.
Keep reading.
Well, some guy named RPB says
That's the one.
that the Latverians have secretly developed a biotactical legion.
Uh-huh.
That sounds a whole lot like the guy that smacked me around last night.
Well, there you go then.
Jeez. If the Latverians have some armored goon busting into labs and stealing things, maybe I should go check it out.
Or we could go to the movies.
Hold on. I have another call.
Rooftop, now.
Nick has a Nokia phone. You could see the logo. It was on the screen and not even on the outside of it.
This is my life.
Kid,
This is a real intrusion.
I need you to back off the Latvian thing.
Why?
Sorry, kid. 18 and older.
What does that mean?
It means I need you to back off.
Yeah, okay, fine. But this is my life. Don't come here.
Thanks, kid.
General, do you think he'll behave?
Knowing Peter Parker the way I do, I'm absolutely sure that he
We'll
will
do the exact opposite of what I just asked him to do. So you just use reverse psychology on him. What a dick.
18 and over? How does he think he is?
I think this is the first time I hear Spider-Man swore in this whole game. Everybody, meet Ultimate Green Goblin.
Great.
This chase is very annoying too, because he's so much faster and agile. He loves to do so many sharp turns.
Yeah.
And sometimes...
Exactly what I need in my life right now.
Oh my god,
Again,
web zipping.
It has been almost 2 hours since I last feared for my life. Please stop doing that.
That's the other thing. He will occasionally stop to shoot fireballs at you. And you cannot just... You have to be very careful with your dodges, because his fireballs track.
That's gonna leave a mark.
His fireballs have slight tracking. So if I see him standing still like that, I have to land and make sure I time my dodges properly. Oh, I thought he was going to stop there. Whoa! Nice try, Norman. Alright. So far, so good. This is only stage 1. We haven't gotten to stage 2 of this chase yet. Uh-oh. No, no. I can't lose him. Whew. Alright, now we're at stage 2. He's gonna keep throwing fireballs at us, too.
Those people are gonna be crushed if I don't get them out of there. I don't get it. What's going on? Why is he doing this?
Aw, man. There we go.
Okay, everyone out of the room.
He's so insane.
Can you move?
Whew.
You're getting irritating. You okay in there?
Ooh, got it just in time. I lost some health, but I did get it.
Aw, where'd he go? Hate it when this happens. Because every time this, something even worse happens about 2 seconds.
Where's the spider sense on that one? All right.
Sear the flesh from your bone.
You big nudnik.
What the heck is a nugnik? Whoa!
Only
Wait for
you
it.
can prevent Spider-Man fires.
All right.
Thanks, but I had a fireball. The wrist bone's connected to the face bone.
Eat my combos. Uh-oh. Time to go. Whoa.
Up high, down low, too slow.
Here comes his fireballs.
Up high, down low, too. How much harder do I need to hit you?
Uh-oh. Gotta go. His super jumps, his fireballs. You see that? His fireballs have slight tracking features. Just the way like the last second to jump out of the way of them. See?
Hey, hit yourself for a second while I go get a glass of water.
You do it too early, then he's gonna hit you. Get it. Ooh.
Hot one.
Comes the fireballs.
Only you can prevent Spider-Man fires.
All right. Woohoo! Gotta go. This fight is pretty annoying just because of the fact that because of you having to save those civilians, you could enter this fight
You big nudnik.
with a huge disadvantage. Ooh!
Please stop doing that.
I am so glad I timed those.
Is your head thicker than it used to be?
Uh-oh.
Come on!
Ugh.
Ah! I gotta feel that in the morning. Hot tamale. Bam!
He's only getting more and more angry.
Please stop doing that.
Norman's the hardest boss for me. For Peter, at least. No, he's not, but he can be very annoying.
Green right off you. Needs to stop right. Ah! I have now officially run out of ways to say ow.
And now, this ends.
I agree. What is this again?
Die. Die.
Thanks, but I had a lunch. What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap! How's it feel to get your butt kicked by a 15-year-old kid?
Yeah, seriously. Uh-oh. All right, now he's all flamed out.
I'm just gonna keep hitting you until you give up.
I love when he says, "I'll smack the green right off of you." But I don't think I brought this up yet in the Let's Play, but in this universe, instead of being a photographer for the Daily Bugle, Peter's actually, because remember, this was the early 2000s, so Peter's actually their web designer.
I could punch you all day long.
Uh-oh, gotta go. Now, it is possible to get to this fight with your full health bar, because what I normally do when I play this is that I time me saving those civilians with Norman shooting fireballs. And when you time it just right, you can get through it without taking any damage.
Why don't you fall down? Why don't you fall down?
Well, it took me a second to realize that the area around him was burning up. I'm dead. That was bull. Oh yeah, I'm gonna retry. Am I gonna do the whole mission over again or just the fight? Oh, I gotta do... Wow, they give you a full health bar this time. As they should have beforehand. I wouldn't have died there if I had my full health bar. But I'm just gonna skip on over to when we were back in the building, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now things are a lot more fair. Here comes the shockwave.
What does the five fingers say to the face? Slap! Why don't you fall down? Why don't you fall down?
What did the five fingers say in the face? Slap!
You're getting irritated.
Yeah, sometimes you have to really time these jumps, because sometimes he'll throw a fireball and then immediately go for a jump attack.
You're impressive, but you're not totally impressive. Now that guy knows how to work. Slap!
He said it very quietly, but Peter said, "You're impressive, but you're not Human Torch impressive." Now he can shoot fire. Ooh!
Down low, too slow.
Here comes the shockwave.
You're just gonna stand there. I am gonna start hitting you. Hey, hit yourself for a second while I go get a glass of water.
Now what's crazy is, the last time I did this, there weren't as many fire pits around. I know it can happen. Oh, I did that way too early.
Simple lesson, don't touch fire. Please stop doing that. Baby, one nappy time. How's it feel to get your butt kicked by a 15-year-old kid?
Almost there. You gotta watch the fires.
Thanks, but I had a fireball for life.
Here comes.
He stopped attacking. I can punch you all day long.
Oh, he recharged too early.
You're getting irritating. That light show took a lot out of you, huh? Fist bones connected.
To the face bone. Come on, finish him off. Oh, come on! Look at that health bar. Just one more hit.
You big nudnik.
All right, this is over.
Is your head...
Oh, now S.H.I.E.L.D. wants to show up. When I've already beaten them.
I want a genetic suppressor collar on Osborn 3 minutes ago. Get this area sealed off inside of 10 seconds or I'll fire the first son of a...
You with Fury?
Good job here. Could you have made a bigger mess?
No. And believe me, I tried.
You've got some mouth on you.
Wow. You'd think you'd be a teeny bit nicer considering I just did your job for you.
No, I always thought this redhead was supposed to be Black Widow, but I'm not entirely sure. It could also be Sharon Carter. That's something I gotta go back and read the Ultimate books for. It's been such a long time. No, it's been a long time since I've read the rest of it. I read the first 50 issues, maybe like a month or two ago. Alright, city events and a combat tour. I pretty much did all the... Yeah, all the combat tours are mostly in the city. I could go do a Human Torch race if I wanted to, but I'm not. But yeah, Norman is even crazier in this universe than he is in the main universe. They didn't really give you any sort of context to their relationship in the Ultimate Universe, so I'll tell you right now. When Peter got bit by the spider, it was when he and his class were going to Oscorp for a field trip. And unlike in the movies and some other incarnations where Peter gets bit and nobody else notices, everyone notices that Peter gets bit by the spider. Like, Oscorp nurses attend to him, and like Norman and like pretty much all of his classmates are aware of what happened. It's just that nobody apparently puts two and two together that the kid who was bit by a spider from a genetics lab might actually be Spider-Man. Norman figures it out immediately because he's like, wait, there was a kid who got bit by one of my spiders. He must be the Spider-Man. So he confronts Peter about it, and he basically tells him, hey kid, listen up, you're done. And he's like, what are you talking about? You're done being Spider-Man. Like, you took a spider from me. Well, he didn't actually take it, but Norman, being the egotistical madman he is, he's like, you are my property now. Because you got bit by a spider that was owned by Oscorp, i.e. you are now Oscorp property. And as Oscorp property, I demand that you stop being Spider-Man. I am not kidding. He legit calls Peter his property. And he's like, if you don't do what I say, I will kill Mary Jane. I will kill Aunt May. Sweet. Alright. Now there's a combat tour nearby, right? Oh, right. There it is. Central Park. And that line earlier when MJ and Peter were talking about him being a mutant, it's not that far off. In the main continuity, Peter is often targeted by Sentinels whenever Sentinels are around. And that is just because of the fact that Peter does not carry the X gene, obviously. But because the spider rectoactively changed his genetic structure, the Sentinels don't know how to read him, so they just assume he's a mutant. Because he doesn't have human DNA, and they don't read him as a mutant, because he's like a creature that does not have completely human DNA, they read him as abnormal, so they hunt him anyway. It's so messed up. And also, it's not that far off, because in the Ultimate Universe, Peter has way more interactions with the X-Men in this universe as opposed to the main one. Mainly because in this universe, Peter was dating Kitty Pryde for a while. Yeah, remember how I said that Peter Parker gets a lot of a lot of girlfriends in these not just games, but in these universes? It's not that far off from the truth at all. Because mind you, I told you, from the start of Peter's run as Ultimate Spider-Man to his end, in his time frame, it's only been a whole year. Because the book opens with him being 14. No, the book opens with him turning 15, like they celebrate his 15th birthday. And then the story right before the end of his run as the Ultimate Spider-Man celebrated his 16th birthday. So the whole thing lasted just about a year. And within that year, Peter ends up dating Mary Jane, Gwen, and Kitty Pryde. There's like constant relationship drama in the book, so the relationship changed so frequently. And you know what? That's not far off from actual high school life. Man, he's got a machine gun. I want to take him out first. There we go. Stop that. But yeah, you only got like small instances of their relationship in this game. That stuff kind of disappointed me because, you know, Norman's one of the few villains from the comics that actually has a, like, he's not introduced here or anything like that. He has a previous relationship with Peter, but they don't really address it all that much. The other thing I've noticed is that this game really doesn't have much in terms of crowd control moves. A lot of Peter's attacks are single target based. So the game really expects you to jump around and flip around all the time. I feel like if they would have ever got that sequel off the ground like they wanted to, they would have added more attacks. Because I recently saw some Instagram posts from one of the developers, or was the creative designer of the game, and they mentioned how, you know, they had plans for a sequel, but unfortunately the game didn't sell as much as the two Raimi games, Spider-Man 1 and 2, so they were like, sorry, but we can't justify making a sequel. And that sucks, because I really wanted a sequel to this game. And from what he was telling all of us, yes, Peter, the story was going to be more about Peter and Goblin's relationship, which is what I really wanted from this game, but you know, you only got like a small taste of it, because like everybody else, he's aware that Peter is Spider-Man. He screened out Parker earlier during the boss fight. But the other cool thing was, you were going to be able to play as Green Goblin himself. And judging from the small moveset they gave him in this game, it would have been awesome. Imagine you could have done locomotion jumps like Venom. You could have done the giant flaming dive bomb, throwing fireballs. It would have been so cool. But unfortunately, we never got a sequel. I feel like if people wanted to, they could probably mod it. Like, mod it their own sequel. But you know, the Ultimate books have died down such a long time ago. I don't see them ever doing another sort of Ultimate Spider-Man game again, unless somebody high up in Marvel demanded they do it. Okay, looks like we're gonna move on to the next Venom mission. As always, everybody, I appreciate all the love and support. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you feel about the video. And I will see you all later. Peace.